imali hluphekile thandazile.
Hi, this is Ami Faku, and I am here with Sports Scene Weekend Turn Up, and shout out to Adidas. Well, I decided maybe when in high school that I actually want to pursue this as a career, but my interest started at church. That's when I discovered I could sing, and then from then on I started recording in my neighborhood, and seeing the response from everyone made me want to do more. So I guess that's where it started. I'm from Port Elizabeth, Ezinyoka, to be specific. For me, I don't really look up to one specific artist, but a lot of artists influenced me. I would say things that I watched a lot of Indian movies. The church helped. Rihanna, Chris Brown, Beyonce, Kaifa Semenya. Yeah, a lot of people. Ringo, a lot. It's a mixture of a lot of people that have influenced me. One of my favorite artists that I've worked with is Sanel Musician. The song name we did is called Into Ingawe, and the collaboration came about where he saw a video of mine on Instagram that he liked, and he followed me, and I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, this guy I look up to, and I love his work, the work that he's done. And so I was always just keen to work with him. And that's how we started talking on Insta. Then we went and we created, Indo Ingawe. And the song speaks about just giving, motivation to those that feel that they have lost hope, just to tell them that they shouldn't give up. They should just keep praying, stay dedicated, be consistent, work really hard, and they'll see the results. And the phrase is Indo Ingawe because it's all up to you, and no one really has your back but yourself at the end of the day. So if you don't do the things that need to be done, you are gonna be in a lot of trouble. So that's what the song is about. My best body of work would be my debut album, Imali. I would say the process was quite spontaneous when we created the album. I was just exploring and trying to figure out my actual sound, because I knew what I wanted, but sometimes it's not easy to bring what you have inside into life. So I was really interested to see the end result. So we just kept being I used 6 producers on my album because I wanted more than one brain. People have a lot to offer, so I'm not those people that want to work with one person. And so I made sure that I include as many people that I want in production. Songwriting was very spontaneous as well. I didn't know what I wanted to write about. I just followed what I felt at the time, and even the content. It was just a fun, spontaneous moment where I just created music, free-spirited, and it turned out well in the end because people really loved the album, and I'm very proud of it because it has brought me a lot of greatness. So having a team that believes in you is very important. Not just any team. They need to be fully invested and see the vision and want the best. So I feel like I have that. Hence we are here, and hence we're still moving far. And the Ami Faku, it takes people behind to put out the final product, and sometimes people see the name and they aren't aware that there's people on the background putting in the hard work. The vision for Ami Faku is that I want to put out this modern Afro soul that I'm trying to put out already. And for me, what it is it's soul combined with my personality, which is a very youthful, bubbly one. And also, I really love soulful music, so I try to blend those two elements and all these influences that I have from all these genres that I listen to, and I try to incorporate that. And so I'm trying to put that out there and try and be very authentic about it and not really be influenced by anyone in terms of how I should sound. So that's what the vision is. The fact that, well, for one, I have to be really thankful that at home in South Africa, I've been recognized as the Female Artist of the Year at the summer. So that's been one of my great achievements. And now the plan is to just put out, well, the music is out there and I have a lot of supporters outside, but the plan is to just go out there and perform in those countries outside of South Africa. Well, being nominated 4 times for the Summer Awards and winning the Female Artist of the Year. Yeah, I won, guys. Yes, that winning that was a great achievement. For one, I never really expected it. I don't know. I just put out my album, you know. I just came in the industry. It was barely a year in that I've dropped an album, so I really didn't expect it, but I guess my work spoke for itself and I'm grateful. And besides anything, I have been preparing prior. I've been recording for like 9 years before I was in the industry, so there were preparations that I was not really aware of, subconsciously I would say, but it's been a great achievement. I'm grateful. I am all positive feelings, and when I found out I won, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it for the reasons that I've just stated. But more than anything, I was happy, and it gave me so much confidence to just keep pushing. And just how unpredictable the whole industry is just fascinating for me. And so it just gives me the urge to even do better and just be on the lookout of what's next. My favorite tracks on my debut album are Imali, Ebai, Buhle Bakho, Ndikhethe Wena. Oh my, I'll just say oh my. Okay, Imali is my favorite track because it just speaks about the reality. The reality of, you know, most black people in our country, and it saddens me that people every day, they just live with those under those conditions, and the people that are supposed to be protecting and nurturing and caring for the people of this country are not. Instead people are just being neglected, and that song just, it speaks about the reality, and it doesn't have a happy ending because some people never really get a break in their life. So that song speaks about the truth and the realities of African black people in their own continent, if I have to say. Ebai is a song that a lot of people relate to because a lot of people leave their homes to come to any city that is. But for me, it was Johannesburg to work. And it's exhausting, emotionally, mentally, the expectations that people have because of the work you do. It's just a lot. So it just speaks about that and how home is a place for me where I gain strength and I find my reasons of why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I should continue. So Ebai for me is important for that. Oh my. Only reason I love Oh My is because it was just a song where I was exploring something that I've never done, and I was proud of the end results. So that's why I love Oh My. Ndikhethe Wena is a song, it's just very pure, straight to the point. When you find someone, you just appreciate them for who they are and what they give you, and they chose you out of everyone, and so did you. Yes, so that's the ideal world of love that I wish existed, but it really doesn't. So it's just an idea of how I wish love was these days, but it's not. It's quite complex to find someone. Not that I'm looking. Every time I speak about my songs, people think I'm looking. So I have to really specify that I'm not looking, I'm just saying. There is a new music that I'm working on, and it will be released 2021. When, we shall see. But I'm very excited. I'm super excited. Oh my God, you have no idea. I'm excited because it's beautiful. And I also did this music spontaneously because I want to, keep it real throughout. So people should be on the lookout for that. 2021. I did reference my old work, and my plan was to grow, completely, because I don't want to do the same thing. And I feel like with the new music, there's been a great deal of growth, and I feel like it'll surprise people, because it's unexpected, because they don't know me. So that's my point. I don't want you to think you know me. So I'm excited for the new music. It's gonna be even more beautiful. The advice I would give to any artist that, let's say, is inspired by my music and wants to pursue this as a career, I would say they really should give themselves time to figure out what their sound is, and that takes quite some time. And also be very confident in yourself and in the work you do, because there's no time to play. There's a lot of people who want this, so you really have to stand out, and it takes a lot of maturity, confidence, and knowing what you have to offer. So it takes a lot of practice. Also, it takes a lot of love you must have, because it's not easy. So every time, glitches will happen, and you just have to continuously find reasons of why you're doing what you're doing, and you keep continuing, because it's not what people think it is. It's a very tough industry, very tough, and only winners really are able to continue. So you must be a winner. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. You can stream my debut album Imali on all digital platforms, and also you can follow me at Ami_Faku. Thank you.
To have hopes and dreams when everything around you is falling apart. But I won't lose the fight. I can't afford